Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is StoneMountain64, and we got some new news for Battlefield Hardline. Jack Frags posted a video, as well as IGN wrote an article and posted gameplay, which I'll have linked in the description, of this new game mode called Crosshairs. Essentially, this is going to be like Search and Destroy, similar to Defuse, which was pretty much straight up Search and Destroy slash your classic Counter-Strike gameplay. But instead of having a bomb, you're going to have an extra person. So it's still 5 versus 5, but the team on offense is going to have a VIP that they need to escort out of the map, essentially to the A or B bomb sites, quote unquote, or the extraction points. Get that person to the extraction point and hold down the location long enough that VIP needs to be in there, and then they'll escape and win. The difference is you can take out the entire 5-man team, but you have to kill the VIP in order to win on defense. That's it. Time runs out, a 3-minute timer, or kill the VIP, which is a bit different. You can take out 5 people, but if that guy manages to escape, it's game over. And the only way to win on offense is for your VIP to escape. If he's the only one that dies, round over. So if you're on defense, you could just rush the VIP, only kill him, leave all the other players alive, and win the round. It sounds like a really interesting game mode. It's a different take on the Search and Destroy, and it's incorporating kind of the more cops and robbers aspect, bringing in a bit more competition. Defuse was not a popular game at all in Battlefield 4. I tried to play it all the time because I actually did like it, but a lot of the mechanics, round changing, wasn't very smooth, so we'll see how Visceral does with this game mode. I like that it's going to be a slight variation on it as well. I know all the Counter-Strike guys have been playing that for so long. It's an old game mode, Search and Destroy. I've played that so much in Call of Duty. Love that. Defuse, I even got into that, like I said. So this is going to be a nice little twist, and I hope there's going to be a lot of people playing it and some good games for it going on. My fear with this, though, I don't know if you guys instantly thought of this as well, but what if the guy who's VIP is just going to troll a lull and run around and get killed instantly, or rush out there, doesn't know what they're doing? You're going to have to kind of get a group of guys to play this. Otherwise, if you play with randoms, it could be a very risky game. Now, you might be thinking, well, what about in Search and Destroy or in Counter-Strike? If the guy gets the bomb, it's pretty much the same thing, right? Again, if the VIP dies, it's over. So imagine if that bomb guy runs out there, gets killed, then it ends. In normal Search and Destroy, Counter-Strike, etc., that guy dies, the bomb's down. The rest of the team still has an opportunity to do something. So see, there's a bit of worry there, but we'll see how it plays. And that's my question to you guys in the comments. Let me know what you think of how this is going to play out. Do you think random games will even be successful with this game mode? The next piece of new information that I saw was actually posted again by IGN, and they had linked a tweet from Battlefield saying that EA Access, which is an Xbox One exclusive feature, you can pay $5 a month, get access to certain games for free, as well as discounts to other EA games. This will allow you to play the game early, before it comes out, that being the official game. Everybody's going to have access to the beta at the same time, but which EA has done in the past for, I think it was Inquisition, the day before, or even a couple days before, I think it was, you'll have 6 hours or so, this is how they did it last time at least, of free gameplay on Battlefield Hardline. So if you're on Xbox One, want to pay the $5, like I definitely will, even if it's just for a month, I'll be able to play that, maybe play some FIFA in there too, and get some early access. I'll be able to do some videos, tell you guys about the game before it's even out, which is pretty awesome, at least to get some early experience. Plus, at least what they did with the previous version that I was reading about, your stats and unlocks and things should carry over to the full game once it's released, and if you buy it. Now, in addition to what we know so far, is there's also going to be a beta that's going to be released on every console as well as PC, free, and you're going to be able to unlock everything that's in the game so far as you play it. They want to get as many people going on this as possible and to let you try everything so they can get the data, improve any bugs, see what's going on with the game, what they need to improve, get some feedback from the community, and then ready it for the final release. Now, the final release is coming out in mid-March, so you know this beta has to be coming out very soon. And Every Wednesday, we've been getting additional details from Hardline, which I'm now going to start staying on top of more and giving you guys my thoughts on it and sharing that with you, especially since we are getting closer to it and it's starting to really stack up. It's no longer just super generic hints. It's starting to become more concrete. In that, I mean, we're getting that beta. We know we're going to be getting 2 game modes, 2 maps, one which we've already seen, the city map as well as one new one. And then, like I said, the game modes, Conquest, which is the classic. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that in this game. It's a lot more close quarters, or more, it's not, there's no tanks, jets, things like that in this. It's gun on gun, criminal versus cop. So I don't know how the Conquest game mode is going to be. That's going to be interesting to see. But if anything, I would really call it domination, right? That's what it seems a lot more like to me. You don't have the tanks and all the things that make Conquest, except for maybe they'll have 5 objectives or whatever. We'll see once we play the beta. But the new game mode as well, which we saw a lot of detail about last month when a lot of these other YouTubers who had went to an event were able to record gameplay, share their thoughts on some of it, although they had to sign the NDA, so we couldn't get too much detail. But essentially, Hotwire is a game mode that's like Conquest, but the points are on cars. And you drive the cars around at top speeds to get points. If you're standing still, you don't get any points. That's the only way to own an objective. My thought process instantly was, wow, the mechanic was already OP with RPGs in the original beta that I played. Now, with cars being the main point, okay, so anyways, RPGs are only going to be battle pickups. They've changed that. It's going to be difficult to see what the advantage of being a mechanic is, but that's going to be coming up later, and I'll share you guys my thoughts on that once we do get everything going. But it really is going to be an interesting game mode because it's going to be a very fast-paced game. Everybody driving around. There's no camping if you have to be driving at top speeds to even get points in objectives. So I've seen some gameplay that looks really awesome. Interested to see how it actually plays. And those are the 2 that we're going to be able to see coming up. Now, the new game mode, Crosshairs, won't be released at least until the official game comes out, unless we hear otherwise tomorrow. And I'll try and post out on my Facebook and Twitter any updates that I get. I won't be home until the afternoon tomorrow, but if there is anything else groundbreaking that comes out, I'll be sure to let you guys know, as well as what I think about it. My guess is the biggest thing is just going to be the release date of the beta, which I'll put in the description down below once we do find that out. We're getting close, though. We're getting new information. I know a lot of people are kind of skeptical about this. That super fast gameplay is completely different from kind of Battlefield's past. Unless you're playing TDM or Squad TDM, it's not super fast gameplay. That being said, the traditional players, there's been a lot of mixed feedback. But I think it might bring some more casual players into the mix, in that if they're not super into the classic military shooter, they might be more interested in a casual type, fast-paced game that's going to keep them entertained for a while, more similar to your Call of Duty. And a lot of people might not like hearing that. Personally, I have a background in Call of Duty, and I do enjoy that game a lot, so it intrigues me. And I wasn't originally super excited for this, especially because we had very little detail in the past when we played that last beta. But with what we have coming up now and some of the new game modes released, hopefully there might even be some more. And I'm interested to see what this is going to be, and I'm excited, but I'm also keeping an open mind about it until I really get my hands on the final product. The heist game was really cool, and I hope to see a lot more heists in the full version, as well as I want to try these new game modes. So click a thumbs up if you made it to this point, and let me know in the comment section, again, what you think about the new game mode, Crosshairs, the Search and Destroy, and then let me know what you think about the game in general if you don't have an opinion on that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is StoneMount64, signing out.